everybody. It's Sarah Otto and Brenda Wells from the Oak Creek and St. Francis, soon to be adding South Milwaukee Combined Dispatch Center in southeastern Wisconsin. We are with the Wisconsin Telecommunicator Emergency Response Task Force. I'm the state coordinator and Brenda is our Southeast Regional Coordinator. We are going to be periodically sharing some brief training topics, tips and tricks that we picked up over the years. If there's anything that you would like to share or see covered, please reach out. We'll be sharing our contact information at the end of this presentation. Today's topic is a brief overview of ICS Form 201.
Yes, I know how excited you guys are about this form too. So to start with, where can you find these forms? If you Google Emergency Management Institute or even ICS forms or fillable forms, you will be directed to this website. Once you click on this website, you're going to get a nice list of all of the forms that are available to you to either print out. You can either fill them out online, print them out so you have extra copies. I recommend extra copies for when your computers are down because they never go down, right? Never, never. You will see many forms here, but today we're going to talk about the 201. So the 201, if you ever want to see a form like this one I actually got off of Google. I asked for an example of ICS 201. There are many examples that are already filled out, so you can look at one that's already done so you know exactly what goes into each field. To start with, look at the handy dandy numbers that they give you. So 1, what's your incident name? They're going to name it something. If there's an incident number, we all have CAD, it all gets assigned a number, a report number, date and time initiated. There may be several ICS forms for an incident. If it's going to be several hours, several days, you might fill this form out a few times. So the date and time is going to be, we can start with when it started. It might get filled out again for like if you're changing shifts, you're changing people.
Typically the operational period, it'll change. So when you arrive on a deployment, one of these might already be filled out for you. And you can take a look at it for your situational awareness and information on the incident. But it does need to be updated for each operational period. So you might potentially assist in creating one of these or updating one.
If you have access to a computer, how they have this really nice map in here, that's great. You can plop it in there, or eventually someone will plop an accurate map in there. But this is where your drawing skills come into play. You're making little boxes. So section number 5, we talk about health and safety briefing, recognize potential health and safety hazards that are developing at the scene. Here they have listed, watch out for water increasing in water levels. Moving vehicles may move, not observe traffic controls. Who actually observes traffic control signals anymore? But 6 at the bottom, you'll see that it was prepared by Ralph. He's the incident commander and he signed it and he has got a date and time.
And typically the health and safety briefing will be provided by the safety officer if there's already one assigned for the incident. So you basically have to coordinate with a lot of different people to get this filled out and get the information you need for it.
You'll be dealing with a lot of people when you're filling out one of these forms. So the next section here, number 7, current and planned objectives, addressing safety and the affected residents through the warning, evacuation, and sheltering, monitoring critical infrastructure, releasing accurate public information. We all know that we don't release anything until we know we have everything in place and we have all the facts to give to the public. Provide basic services to public as best as possible. Even though you have a situation going on, you still have the same calls coming in every day. This is where it gets fun. Section 8 here. So your current and planned actions, strategies, and tactics. You're going to see the time column. You're going to see the actions column. You can write and write and write and write, and you're going to want to write everything that is being done, because when you pass this document to the next group that comes in, they're going to refer to your document like, hey, did somebody call Emergency management, did they activate the EOC? Yep, we did that at 8 o'clock. It's right here.
Now, this is where your activity log for the incident is gonna really come in handy to kind of take the highlights from that. This is basically showing everybody that's involved, what they've been doing, what's already complete, what they're working on currently.
And people are gonna refer back to it. What time did we call them? What time did we do this? Because if you ever have to request a resource, you're gonna see what time you requested it. And then if you have to go back and cancel it, that you can like go back and say, okay, did we cancel it? Yeah, we canceled it at this time. It's still here. We need to do something about that. So this section, number 9, is the current organization for your operational period. So up at the top there, you see the date and time for that operational period. So it lists your incident commander, your safety officer, your operations, evacuation group, sandbagging group, shelter group. You're gonna wanna know who these people are.
And like she said, it should be static throughout the operational period, but there could potentially be changes, such as if safety officer Lieutenant Carl Miller trips over a cord, sprains his ankle, needs transport to the hospital.
He's not gonna be the safety person
Yep.
anymore. He's gonna be on an ambulance going someplace, and then we need to fill the safety guy.
Yep, and update this form.
Yep. So this next section here, the resources summary, this is important too, because you want to know, somebody's gonna want to know. The patrol vehicles that are there, they're on this evacuation group, or they're doing this. You have a sandbagging group, the river level monitoring group supervisor. I want to sit there and watch the river. I want to see it go up. You're gonna have a bus strike team. This is part of the evacuation group, because you got to get those buses to evacuate your residents that are in danger. This is very important too. You want to know what you have where, who's assigned to what group. This is how you're going to keep track of it. So as much as this form is long, it will help you, and you're going to pass it along to the next group who's going to need to use it.
And that is ICS 201 form in a nutshell. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. As always, if you have any feedback or some suggestions for future trainings that you would like to see, please reach out. Visit us on Facebook, or here is our contact information if you'd like to reach us directly.
Bye.
Bye.